Okay, folks. Oops. So we have just been kicked off of Facebook again. We have been kicked off again. They are truly trying to kill me. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Tina. Hello, Denise. It just, my phone just, there's Donna. Yeah, Facebook was listening, exactly. So it just crashed on me again and would not let me back in. Crashed on me again and absolutely would not let me back in. So, hello, Mary Vega. Hello, Annette. Hello. Yes, it is frustrating. I'm telling you guys, I think we're going to have to go to YouTube from now on because we're not having that problem with YouTube. We're only having it with Facebook. Holy moly. Tell you what. Well, hello, Barb. I tell you what. Hello from Texas. It is warmer and drier in Texas than it is here, I'd tell you that. It's cold and nasty when I left this morning. And we're supposed to have a blizzard. Hello, Judith. Yep, everybody's making it over. The Book of Face is not liking me today. They did not like me on Saturday. They're not liking me today. Tell you what. Fine, be that way. Just be that way. All right, so I have another I only have this last bit to show you. But here is the rest of the McKenna Ryan things that I've got to show you that we are clearing out because I had to make shelf space out there for the new Tony Whitneys that we had. Hello, Bob Barton. Yep, it's something you eat. Yes, the blizzard is something you eat. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so I honestly, you guys, I think we're going to start going live on YouTube. I will post a link on Facebook letting you know, and then we'll use that link and go live on YouTube because YouTube's not kicking me off and Facebook is. And the sound goes out and anyway. Whatever. Anyway, let me finish up showing you what we got here, and I'm going to be very careful and try to get everything written down while we go. See, Tina, I'm going to be very careful and write things down as we go. Do it the same way, Barb. Just say mine, and I'm going to watch your comments. I'm going to watch myself. And Tina and I were talking about this. I think what we're going to do, the spinning circle of death. Yes, it was the spinning circle of death. There's Lisette. Hello, Lisette. What I'm going to do is as I see things, I'm going to call it out. And that way, even if we can't see the comment, we can hear me say it. And then we'll have to watch me do it again, but whatever. That's okay. Okay. Here we go. Let me turn that back. Okay. So this is, I only have one of these. This is His Highness. And it is, as you can see, an outdoor, there's Cindy. It is an outdoor scene, and it is the eagle soaring above the river with the mountains behind it, and a deer, and there's a little log cabin back in the back there. It's pretty. She does pretty things. His Highness was $12.99. It's going to be $10. I only have one of them. Then I have, let's see, we're going to go to a fresh cup. Okay, a fresh cup is this one right here. We had the sample for this done in the store an age ago. I don't know what happened to it. It's the cup of coffee there with the steam coming off of it, and then you've got a vase of flowers sitting next to it. It's pretty. Again, this is a fresh cup, and a fresh cup was $11.99. It's going to be $9. Then we have, this one is actually really cute. This one is called Making Spirits Bright. So you see the, I can, Sue. Yes, I can see you. It is the snowmen, the stacked snowmen. You see where it says the number 5? It is that block right there going up and down, the stacked snowmen. Making Spirits Bright. This was $14.99. It's going to be $8. $14.99. It's going to be $8, and that is for the 3 stacked snowmen block on the gray background. Your directions on the pattern itself are going to show you putting a border around your snowmen. So, anyway. And I see Terry Moore called for one, and Deborah Connis called for one. So that's what I'll do. I'll just call out your names. And that way, if the comments do disappear, it'll be okay. Because I can go back and listen. Okay, this is Chip. Chip is a little chipmunk sitting right behind that cat. You got cattails, you've got a pretty tree above it, and you got that little chipmunk sitting there with a nut. And the cat's taking a bath. He's washing his face. A tabby cat. And it's called Morning Muse. Morning Muse. And, oh, Chip there. Chip is gonna, it was $11.99, it's gonna be $8. I made one of these for a friend of mine with a black and white cat because her cat was black and white. Anyway, $8 for that one. Then we've got, let's see, we gotta go back a page. Okay, this is called Shellfish Blooms. That, I don't know why it's called that because that's not a shellfish. That is like a Portuguese man-o-war or something. It's cool. If you're in Boston Harbor, if you're in Boston anytime and you're looking down into Boston Harbor, yeah, jellyfish. If you're looking down into Boston Harbor, it's full of jellyfish. You can see them floating around in there. They're really kind of cool. No, these are not panels. No, Linda, these are, hey, Mary Parker is, he ate a little bit of breakfast this morning. So he doesn't look like he feels as bad as he did yesterday. He's still not normal. So I'm hoping if I don't feed him anything he's not supposed to have, he'll come around in the next day or so. Jellyfish bloom. Oh, yeah, there you go, jellyfish bloom. There you go. Anyway, if you're ever in Boston, look down in Boston Harbor. It's full of jellyfish down there. No, so no, this is not a panel. This is raw edge applique. So you would cut out, so like your little fish here, and then this piece, you're gonna cut that out on fusible and then steam it, or if you're not using steam-a-seam, you won't, but fuse it down to your background fabric, then quilt around it. Really cool. This was $12.99. It's gonna be $6.50. Okay, now I've got a couple of kits. I have a couple of kits. This one is called Dusk, and it is the buck and the doe at dusk. These kits were $59.99. It's going to be $30. I have 2 of them. Comes with all of the fabric you need to make it. You're going to use Steam-a-Seam Light 2 to do this. And I have 2 of these. This is Dusk. Then I also have Dawn. And Dawn is the lighter. Okay, Deborah Connis, I see you with a Dusk. Okay, this is Dawn, and this is the doe with the fawn. And again, it was $59.99, and it's going to be $30. I am live here. I am live here. Okay, Donna Maki is getting both. Deborah Conis is getting a Dawn. So I have one of the Dawns left. Oh, I'm sorry, Laurel. I don't have a Dusk left. I have a Dawn. I have Dawn left. I have one Dawn left. Sorry. Now, I will tell you, it is live. Yes, it is live. Okay, I also have, this is not finished, but since I'm getting rid of the samples, I'm not going to finish it. I have both of, let's see if I can get this down without losing everybody. There's Pam Claire. I have the samples for both of them. You would have to do the quilting and the binding. Donna needs a package of Seam. You got it. Denise wants the samples. Okay. You'll have to do the quilting. Okay. Denise got the samples. So Donna add a package of Seam. Denise got the samples. Okay. All right, now, we have got a few of the Caterpillar needle minders left, and unfortunately, they're not shipping to us right now because it's the whole England to us thing, which is a problem. So I am going to go ahead and mark these out because I just ordered a ton more of the Flamingo Toes needle minders, and we are fully stocked with the Flamingo Toes needle minders. We don't need these guys. Tree, Cindy, you mean this tree, Cindy? So these were all $15 needle minders because they were coming from the UK. They're down to, I'm going to do $10 on them. You got it. So I'm going to do $10 on these. So what I have is I have the Ducky Daddles with the Easter eggs. I have two of those. Let's see, what is wreath? Denise says wreath. I have two of the wreaths. Okay. I have one of the, these are, if you go to, Donna Maki's going to take the other wreath. Got it. If you go to Christchurch in Great Britain, Terry Moore needs a package of Seam. You got it. Okay. Anyway, if you go to Christchurch, south of England, there's a beach there, and they have all of these little houses. All these people own these little huts all along the beaches there, and they go there for the weekend. And they'll have a place, a little table in there. I mean, it's not like they're fancy places. They're not heated or air conditioned. They just kind of like a little shack, and it opens up, and they're decorated really cute, and they might have a bed in them. More likely, they'll have tables and chairs and places to sit, like a camp kitchen kind of thing. Anyway, this is representing those little beach houses. Cute as a button. Get it? The button. This is the toucan. I have two toucans. And you don't see these really well because her packaging is terrible. But they are adorable needle minders. Let me get this one out so you can actually see it. They're really nice quality needle minders. Her packaging is not good. There's the little snowman. That's the picture you see. But in person, it's much cuter. Anyway, I have one snowman. I have two toucans. I have the beach houses. And I have the chicks. And then I also have this one, which you can't tell. It is really cute, and it says Adventure Awaits in that ribbon that goes around. Adventure Awaits. In gold. It's gold letters. Adventure Awaits on the globe. And that'd be $10. All right, Denise wants the snowman. And Donna Maki wants the adventure. I do wish she would fix her packaging. Cindy Hendricks wants a toucan. Okay, so what I have left is I have the beach houses. I have the 2 of the little chicks. And I have 1 toucan. Can we see the toucan? Let me see if I can see him. There he is. He's much cuter in person than he is on that picture on the front. Anyway. Okay, and then I also have, these are not enameled. These are plastic. I don't know where I got these from. But they're blue pumpkins. And they weren't expensive. These were $5.99, $6. They're gonna be $3. I have 2 of those. All right, and then I have to show you this. I have packages of Hot Fix adhesive. We don't use those. Do you really? Oh, well, that's a good thing. Deborah says that on YouTube, she sees comments in the order that I see them. That would be a change of pace. That would be nice. Because on Facebook, that is not the case. So that would be great if that were the, anyway, so what is this? You iron this on to your fabric, to your photographs, to your paper or whatever, and then you can use this in cutters and then fuse it to whatever you're going to fuse it to, and it's permanent. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 packages of that, and it looks like Denise took 1. And it looks like Vicki Vest took 3. Okay. Okay. And I have those marked down to $8, by the way. And then let me show you again, Hot Fix 3 to Barb Martin. That wipes those out, so. Okay, they're out. Okay, did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, they're done. Okay. All right, I'm going to re-show the new ones in the cross stitch that we got yesterday because why not? Just in case anybody wasn't on yesterday, you'll be able to see them. This is our hot cocoa duck. This is from Fine Frog Stitching. This is another designer that does such great work with color saturation. Very, very nice color saturation on these. Anyway, this is Hot Cocoa Duck, and she is $9.99 for Hot Cocoa Duck. She's another smallish one. It's not going to take you the rest of your life to finish. Cute winter project. Then we have Winter Sky Prince. He's a little fox in a waistcoat, and he's got a crown on. Winter Sky Prince. Cute. And you guys are going to have to help me with this last one. I can't remember the name of the show that reminds me of. This one is called Acorn King. So it's a squirrel with a crown on it, and he's on his acorn. He's a happy squirrel. $9.99 for that. Okay, and now you're going to have to help me with this. What is that show with Lyra? It's on HBO. It's based on a book, And all of these people have spirit animals that communicate with them. And I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the book or the show. But this reminds me of that. This bear dressed up with the Aurora Borealis behind him. And this is called Keeper of the Snows. Keeper of the Snows is $9.99. If spiders could fly? What is the name of that show? It's going to drive me crazy. Well, anyway, this is pretty. Okay, and then we got some more of the Robin Pickens. And Robin Pickens has some beautiful things. Let's see, let's start with the cardinal. This is they're called seasonal couriers, and it is the cardinal. I love the way she made those pine cones. And of course, it's got the quilt blocks going around it, which is really neat. Including the snowflakes, kind of look like quilt blocks. These are $9.99. This is the blackbird in the pumpkin patch. $9.99. This is the robin with the tulips bowing over it. $9.99. And this is the blue jay. I'm particularly fond of this one. This is the blue jay. The lion, no, not the lion. That's the Witch, the Lion, and the Wardrobe. That's C.S. Lewis. No, it's not that. It's, Nicole Kidman is in that? Is she? It's a series. And there's this little girl. She's, I don't know, preteen, teenager. And her name is Lyra. And her, whatever you call it, her spirit animal or whatever, is kind of like a weaselly looking thing. Golden Compass. Cindy Hendrick, you are on it. Yes. Golden Compass. Thank you. Golden Compass. That's it. That is what this reminds me of, because there is a bear community in that, and they wear clothes, and yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Golden Compass. Thank you. Okay. This is Blue Jay's Summer. I love this one. I don't know why. Is the 37D? No, it's not. So let me tell you. Let me tell you a story. Okay. The 97D foot is made for 9mm throat width machines. The tongue on the left-hand side is wider to cover the feed dogs. So the 97D foot will fully cover your feed dogs on the left tongue, and the right tongue will cover about half of the right feed dogs. The 37D is a dual feed foot, so it's meant for 9mm machines, but the tongue on the left side is not bigger. It's the same on both sides. So it will ride kind of in the middle on both the left and the right feed dogs. You could experience tunneling using the 37D on a 9mm machine with dual feed. You're better using the 97D. There are some people who just cannot get used to the 97D, and they prefer the 37D. Knock yourself out with that. But if you can get used to the 97D, and the reason they can't get used to the 97D is that it feeds differently. So when your fabric is feeding into that, you have more touch points on the left tongue than you do on the right tongue, right? Or the front part of your foot. So it's going to slightly skew because you have more pressure here than you do here. It's going to slightly skew your fabric, and it's going to pull your fabric to the left. And that's why people say, really? I did not know that. So if I'm on Facebook and I switch the camera around, the voice was different from wow, did not know that. Okay. Anyway, when you're using a 97D foot, you want to keep your hand to the left of your foot. A lot of us grew up feeding fabric from right in front of the foot because, you know, we had different machines back then. And when you feed the fabric from the front, you expect it to just go straight through. But with the 97D foot, because of how much wider the feed dogs are set apart, it would tend to skew to the left. And so a lot of people just couldn't get used to the fact that you needed to move your hand from the front to the left of the foot. And that would keep that from doing that. You would just keep your hand on the left of that foot and it would guide that fabric straight and keep it from veering left. But then it wouldn't tunnel because you still have full coverage on the left tongue. So you wouldn't get that kind of tunneling that you get on the 37D. Huh. Well, that is weird. And it doesn't happen on YouTube, so that's good to know. Good to know. Okay. Okay, anyway, so that was those guys. All right, then we're gonna go to, what are we going to? Garden Friends. This is Garden Friends. Oh, you don't need both. This is Garden Friends. And it's cute. Pay attention to how she finished that. You see how she fringed out the outside of that piece and did not use a mounting board? So she just stitched that to her backing fabric with a big stitch. You can just barely see, it's kind of a chartreuse color that she did a big stitch with, stitched that to her background fabric, frayed it out, and then mounted her background fabric on the mounting board. Really neat way to frame that. Garden Friends, $9.99. And then this is Peekaboo Birds. Peekaboo Birds. And it is cute as a button as well, $9.99. Okay. Oh, and this guy. This is Winterly Twosome, and this is the ornaments, Winterly Twosome. And she's got these on fabric. Cherie, you got kicked off of YouTube? Wow. She's done these on, actually, this one is done on perforated paper, but these are done on fabric. So you could do it on perforated paper, but she's done it on fabric. A lot of different little designs here. Cute, 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 $9.99. Okay. Wow. I didn't know YouTube kicked people off. Eesh. That's not good. All right, that is going to finish us up for today. I think we'll plan on just going on YouTube tomorrow. So I'll post a link on Facebook. We'll go on YouTube tomorrow because you have not done cross stitch. No, these are counted. These are counted cross stitch. 77 feet. Oh, do you have, we might have a 77. I'll go look. These are counted cross stitch, and we've been doing a lot of this. 770 feet, okay. Here are feet we have left that would work on the 770. We have the blind hem foot. We have the 9-groove pin tuck foot. We have the 7-groove pin tuck foot. We have the 37D patchwork 1/4-inch foot. We have the number 71 run and fell foot. That's the one that you do the, what do you call it? The binding by machine on. And then I've got a couple of extra 1Cs. Okay, that's what I have left. Other than old style feet. I have old style feet. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do still have some key fob kits left for $5 a piece. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 key fob kits. Oh, counter cross stitch is fun. Yes, Sue, I've got it taken care of. You're taken care of already. This is what you make with those. Barbara Martin wants 2 more. You got it. And I better write that down just to make sure I don't lose it. So I'm going to go over here, and I've forgotten how many I told you that we had. Okay. So the key fob kits, they were $9.99. They include the strapping. They include the, whatever you call that thing, that thing, and a little tassel to make two. And then I wrote up a little pattern for them. Okay, Barb Chumley wants one. Okay. So 1, 2, there's 3 more gone. That leaves me with 5. I have 5 left. Okay. So I should, theoretically, I should have some more cross stitch tomorrow. And I'm hoping I get the shoe kits pretty soon here. I don't know what's going on with the shoes. Those were paid for last week. They finally did give me the invoice last week, and I got them paid for last week. Don't have them. Still don't have our So Kind of Wonderful order with the There's Patrice. So we're still waiting on more things to show up. And I know it's the time of the year, there's stuff going on. So hopefully, oh, Patrice wants 2 more kits. You got it. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. By the way, just a reminder, we're closing at 3 tomorrow, just for people to get home and do their turkey stuff. I am going to do for Patreon a beginning English paper piecing demo/class. No. Wow. So yeah, we had comments on, wow, $32 tariff on some yarn. Wow. We'll try very hard to get 1 o'clock tomorrow. So yes, we did get the comments from our YouTube video on Saturday. However, what we didn't know is that the live comments don't show up after you've posted it. So once it's over on our end, at least, the live comments disappeared and I could not get back to them. Apparently there is a way that we have to save the video in order to save the comments to go with it. So I saw all the comments that were posted after we were live, but all the ones while we were live disappeared. And we couldn't get them back. And it's apparently in the way that you post it, and I haven't gone deeply enough into that to figure out how to do that. So it's more technology. Yeah, the tariff thing is ridiculous. 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 Anyway, you saw them yesterday. We were on, wait a minute, you saw what yesterday? The comments from when we were actually live showed back up? I'll have to go back in and look. Because I got to tell you, on Saturday night, I was pretty much panicking because Tina was answering phones and had to run, and she wasn't, you know, she was watching comments and she missed a whole bunch. And I was like, oh, no big deal. We'll go back and get them after the fact. And then we posted it, and I went back, and there was nothing on it. Nothing. They were just gone from my end. So we had a whole bunch more comments later in the day, but the original ones were just gone, which was kind of panic striking. I didn't show you guys this, by the way. I'll show you tomorrow. The remainder of the live will stay up. The live will stay up. It's just the comments that were made while we were physically live didn't port with it. Yeah, and we click in the comment box and they're not there for us. Only comments made after we posted it showed up. All of the comments that were made while we were live were gone. Just the comments made after we posted it, which was really frustrating. Oh, you had one that was a missing invoice. Okay. And that's very possible. Yeah, it just, we could not get back to them. Yeah, I mean, I clicked, believe me, I clicked on the comment box. I clicked on the comment box every way I knew how to click on the comment box, and they were not in our feed, which is, why would you do that? I don't know why they would do that. But whatever. We did look it up, and it is something that happens, and there's a way when you post it to make sure that you get those comments to go through. Anyway. Yeah, it was, there was a little bit of, there were words. there were bad words happening Saturday afternoon. It's like, because it showed up, originally showed up with 0 comments. And when we first posted, it showed nothing. There were no comments. I'm like, what do you mean there's no comments? We just wrote down. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Lynn Schultz is missing. Oh. So I have, where did I go? There it is. I found it. So I wanted to just make sure, Lynn, I have the number 3 and I have the number 8. Is that what you were talking about, these guys? Because if you want these guys, you got them. I'll put them on there. Okay, perfect. I will take care of that. I will set those aside and take care of that. Okay, perfect. You're missing an, okay, got it. Okay, all right, got it. We will be back tomorrow. And I'm going to show you what we have left. You got it. I'm going to show you what we have left of the barn quilt stuff and the ornaments. There is some of that left, so I will show you what we have left of that at very good prices. They are significantly marked down, so I will show you the rest of that. Carol, I might. I have 2 left, Carol. I have 2 left. And Deborah says this is working much better. So, okay, fine. Then we'll switch over to this. We will switch over to this. Somebody on Saturday ordered these, which are the class 15 bobbins. And I have no idea who it was because it never showed back up, which is not good. You'll take both. Okay, got it. I'm going to write that down so that I don't forget that. And Schultz, Carol Kiesler. What did I do with the book? Here it is. Okay, so we will try to be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, life's good. I will post a link on, it was you, Judith? Okay. Do you want both packages? And it's a clearer picture too? Okay, all right. I'm sorry, it didn't get written down and it just disappeared and we couldn't get back to it. Oh no, I have 3. Actually, I have 4. I have 4 bags of those. You don't want all 4, do you? There's 5 in a package. Sue Dean, I did not see your dragon with bunnies. No. So I will get you. And then Carol Kiesler. 2 rubber feet. And then Sue Dean got the dragon. That is a cool pattern. It is a cool pattern. I saw that and I'm like, that is just neat. Okay, and you want 2 of those, Judith. You got it. You got it. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for keeping me on my game. I will have somebody with me to write tomorrow. And we will see if we can't knock out the rest of those things for Mr. Mark. I got to get him to send me a picture of one of those memorial monuments he's making for pets. They're astounding. They're on black, like a granite, and it looks like there's a photograph on it. He is laser etching them, and they're astounding, just astounding. It looks like a picture. I mean, the quality of it is like you took a really good camera and took a really good picture. They're fabulous. So I hope he does well with that. I guess he bought a very large piece of equipment to do that with. I'll see if he can send me a picture, and I'll stick it in the newsletter so you guys can see it. But really cool that he's doing that. Anyway, okay, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be on at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I will put a link on Facebook sending you to YouTube to the live here, and we'll go from there. 1 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, see ya. Thanks. No.